But anyway, this is Sex Spot Radio, and it is March 26th, 2013. Spring is here.
Unless you're listening recorded and it's whatever the current date is. Just look at your own computer. You'll figure it out.
26.
That's not if they're listening recorded.
It's still the 26th when we talking about it. Like, whatever.
Semantics.
Whatever. It's all good. Did you know that Easter falls on April Fool's Day this year?
Nope. Falls on March 31st.
Does it?
You were fooled.
Was I wrong?
Yep.
Oh.
Lots of people are fooled by that one.
Monday is April 1st. March has 31 days.
Well.
Every year.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Every single year.
Do you know how to remember that?
Nope.
January, February. So, like, the ones with 31 are on the top. Yeah, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. No.
No.
I don't know.
Because then it
remember.
changes. Like, there's certain pattern where it changes, and I don't remember where.
I can't remember. Like, you have to double something.
January, February,
Yep.
March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
See? Knew it was something like that.
Does that really balance out that easy? I mean, no, because that would mean that every other month it's just altered. So every other month has 31 days. But I thought that there was somewhere in there that got screwed up.
July and August both have 31.
That's
and they're
why
right
you
together.
go back.
See, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I knew that there was one in there where it got off, whatever.
Yeah. All flubbered and stuff. And
Thanks to popes and past people for altering the calendars and adding days and months and all that joyful stuff. We don't really have any accurate way to track anything. Maybe the Mayans did have some shit right. We just got all the dates fucked up.
possible.
So,
Possible.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who
They
knows?
ran out of stone.
There's
fucking we live.
Somebody was getting a blowjob.
It's gonna be over.
Who knows?
This is when it ends. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore.
Going here, going there.
Here, there. What did you do today?
What did I do today? Today I made some hash.
Some hash.
It was a good day. Tried to take over the world. Same thing I do every day.
We need to make sure that I don't get the squeaky chair anymore because I can't stay still and like my chair squeaks when I like fidget and shit.
Oh, my pin design is finished.
Yes. Dabwing duck. I like it. Oh, sweet. He's got the rig now.
Yeah, got the rig, got the
Nice.
gun, sporting the Earl.
Nice.
It's total quality. So my
Nice.
New pin design is going to be glittery and sparkly.
And where can people find these pins?
They can find them on idab.us. Just got a store open, working on that. So, we'll get. I got my IDAB pins in here too.
Which are awesome, and I love the dude that like hit you up and was like, "What's the TM mean? Too much?"
And it's like, yeah.
No,
Too
but
much.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So
You can get those fabulous
you get those
IDAB pins.
fabulous glow-in-the-dark limited
Support
edition
the cause.
numbered IDAB pins.
Numbered, and if you want a number, find the list. Do we have the list on the website now of numbers?
No, I should figure out how to get that up there.
Okay,
Something
just hit
that's
us up
been
and
a lot
ask us
lately.
for numbers, and we'll tell you whether it's available or not. Do not ask for 69, 13, or 42 because
don't
those
ask
are
for
the
the
three
common
most common numbers. And I have to keep disappointing people, and I don't like to make people sad. Like, I'm just going to make a bunch of 42s.
But then they're not. They're just faux 42s.
They're just going to be a 42.
They're just bullshit,
It's okay.
But I was already thinking I want to make a 42 pin. So
Right.
be on the lookout for just a pin that's number 42.
But you heard it here, so don't go using it. But you
No.
won't have the same idea we have.
It's not
anyway.
like it'll be the first 42 pin out there.
Right.
42 is the ultimate answer, so you just got to go with it. Always know where your towel is, too, by the way.
Yes.
Don't panic. Or panic. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, do what you got to do. That's the joy of a free country. We're so free that we get complacent and let the government shit all over us, which is happening right now.
Yes.
But we're not going to get into that because we're going to keep this positive and happy and talk about sex and pot
Yes.
and pins and cool people.
So I gotta say how much in love with the state of Colorado I am.
Yeah.
I am. I overshot my exit by like 15 miles yesterday
Holy
because
fuck.
I was admiring the mountains, and then I realized that it wasn't the mountains that I was supposed to be looking at anymore. And then I got lost on some back roads, and I was very thankful for GPS. And then I got to my destination, and then I went to a different destination with my GPS, and it dumped me off on the wrong side of the highway out in Bailey.
Whoops.
Can't call anyone, can't text anyone. My GPS won't find me. I had a map in my car. I had to use a map to find where I was going.
That's because the person that... Let's just put it this way. Buzz is the name of the car, so Buzz
Has been everywhere.
He has been around the country.
And I'm very thankful.
So there's maps galore in
Buzz
the car.
is ready to travel.
Yeah.
Like, I was so lost. Well, I programmed the address into my phone, and like it was supposed to be on Deer Trail. And when I programmed it into my phone, for some reason, my phone decided that that was supposed to be Deer Creek.
Oops.
So it converted it, put me on the other side of 285. I was like, I have no idea where I am. Told me that where I was supposed to be going was on the right-hand side of the road. The right-hand side of the road was a ravine. Like, there was no house. So I was confused. I had to go find a highway and, like, try to call people, and I couldn't call people, so I found a map, and it was all good, and I got where I was going.
Good. Good.
Yep.
So I want to point out, too, that driving in the snow sucks. I mean, driving in the snow is whatever. Driving in the ice slush
We talked
blizzard
about this earlier.
on I-70 in the mountains is some bullshit. It's some bullshit.
So, Colorado gets snow,
Like, not fucking around snow.
but Montana gets snow.
You guys just get creamed up there. It's silly.
Like, you guys get like 6 inches here, and we get like 6 feet there.
Yeah.
And it's the same level of panic. Like, actually, I don't think we really panic about it up there. We're like,
Well, because they're smaller towns, you know, when it gets like that, you either walk the 2 blocks to work or you stay home.
They don't even plow the streets in the winter.
Right. Here,
Like,
it's
there's
different.
no-
We're functioning
Just hard
motherfuckers in
pack it.
Colorado.
We still function.
Well, yeah, but we have to travel far. You see how it is. We
You have
live
to
off
go
in the
45
suburb.
miles for groceries. Like, what are you talking about? You
Yeah, but
gotta
in
travel
Montana, you're
far.
smart enough to know. You look at the weather and you're like, oh, fuck, a blizzard's coming on
Oh, I
Monday.
need to buy groceries.
I should
for
go
a week.
Sunday and buy groceries, you know? Or if you're smarter, you go Saturday, because if you're really smart, you know that sometimes the weather doesn't follow the Weather Channel and it just does what the fuck it wants. And maybe you'll get
Right?
a blizzard on Saturday, too. So,
Right? Colorado is really sporadic. Like, I don't know, like, storms up there don't hit as fast as they do here. Because, like, last Friday, I was downtown doing some stuff, whatever. It was all sunshiny out. Literally, like, drive, like, the 20 minutes to our house, and it's, like, snowing sideways. It was like I drove through a wall.
And that wall continued all the way up to Boulder.
Yeah, it was crazy. But we made it. We totally survived. We, like, procrastinated leaving the house. Sorta. We had people stop by. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
hadn't planned on that. I was ready to go, like, a while before. I even went and made up some errands so that I would, like, not be so, let's go. So, like, I went and did other things. Yeah.
when, on Friday?
Yeah. I went and delivered some stuff, like muffins and things.
You know.
But that was before you got home. Because I was getting all antsy. I was ready to go. And
It started snowing right as I left work.
Yeah. I like snow.
I do too, as long as I don't got to fucking drive in it.
You didn't have to drive. I drove.
That made it even worse. 'Cause then I had no control.
Okay. So, like, did you hear me humming in the car?
You know,
So
it's just not gonna
so
talk
when I
about it.
used to drive in the car with my kids and, like, they get kind of freaked out, you know, like, there was one time when I hit a patch of ice and did, like, a complete 360 on the highway and, like, landed in the ditch, and, like, I was like, oh crap, I overcorrected, and my son's screaming in the seat next to me. Well, don't do that. Well, when they panic like that, I would hum a lullaby to them, and, like, I found myself a couple of times, like, on the highway, like, humming it. And I was like, oh shit, did he hear that? Like, oh god, he's gonna think I'm weirdo. Like,
No, 'cause
He already knows.
I'm all
I already
humming
know that
lullabies. Like, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna make the situation any better.
it might have
It may
subliminally.
have. May have.
You know, because shit. All I know is that if I travel that way again, it's gonna be Xanax or an equivalent.
Oh, dude, I'm knocking you out in the back. Like, I'm gonna put
No,
the
because I
seat
got to be
down.
awake enough
No.
to brace myself for impact. I don't want to just be like flying around if we do crash.
I'll
That's how I get
tie
really
you
hurt.
down. Like, there's places to, like, tie things to in the back of Buzz.
Yeah, no.
You won't know. You'll be drugged and out. Like, I don't know what you're telling me no for. Like, no just gives me different options to, like, make it happen.
So what is ketamine? Is that tranquilizer shit
Yes,
that
it's
Yeah,
cat
it's-
tranquilizer.
puts you on the floor?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and
It's a vet
It's
tranquilizer.
known as a K-hole or something like that.
a K-hole.
When you do it,
Do
it's
you want to
like,
get K-holed? No. Fuck off. See, like, nothing about that sounds like fun. But, so what's the other one? There's
what?
GHB. Isn't that, what is that? Because I remember those were all kind of lumped together as ketamine and...
I think they're all a bunch of different horse tranquilizers and cat tranquilizers and, like, you know, there's, like, different ones for each animal
See, there were
because they react differently, but humans have found that they enjoy these things.
there were Quaaludes back in the 70s,
Oh,
you know, and probably
yeah.
before that, you know, and then they outlawed those, so now people are taking horse tranquilizers and cat tranquilizers and
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 stuff. My
stuff.
dog's really sick. He needs a tranquilizer,
right.
please.
So it's just how weird. How weird.
And, like, aren't, like, the drugs like that for your pets, like, super cheap, too?
Probably not.
Like, antibiotics for, like, your pet are cheaper than, like, if you go and buy human antibiotics.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird, because a lot of them are the same, sort of. I mean, you might grow a little extra hair and start purring and shit, but, like, I don't know.
It happens. I think it's called a vagina, isn't it?
Right? Exactly.
You just pet it and it purrs. Purr. Yeah. So
Can't even do it. But yeah. See, you can buy pet antibiotics really cheap, and they work for people too.
well, all right. I don't really want to. Holy shit. See,
mean, like-
don't lick the spatula at work when it's
Don't lick
medicated.
the spoon at home. Like, we've all learned these lessons. Like,
See, it just makes me tired and relaxed.
we'll just put that out there, you know, people. If you're gonna eat edibles, be safe.
So, and if you're in Colorado, Incredibles, the candy bar, they're called Incredibles. It's the company. They're fucking amazing. Holy shit. I don't work there. They're good. They're good as fuck. They're good.
They have like blueberry, strawberry, peaches, and cream.
See, I'm glad you're saying it. I'm kind of,
And they have all kinds.
I'm the pot part of the show tonight.
I'm the anti-pot.
No,
I'm
you're the
kidding.
sex part. You're the sex part, I'm the pot part. Since you're our guest, you get to be both.
Yay.
Yeah.
Except, I don't know. I'm excited to know what, I heard a little bit about what you're here for, and I'm sure that my choice of language pattern is a little counterproductive to a positive way of, I don't know, we'll get to it. Because I like profanity. You know, I like profanity. If people
Profanity
didn't,
is fun.
If people didn't say, don't say fuck, I probably wouldn't say fuck. I mean, it's,
Yes, you would.
well, probably.
It's a very versatile word.
It is. It
Fuck,
is.
fuck, fuckity fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
You can use fuck for pretty much fucking anything.
like, there's a
Yes,
fucking
like-
cool fucking sticker right fucking here. It's a fucking got vape sticker,
just
although it
fucking
doesn't have
fits
the word
in
fuck
any
in it.
fucking word.
But this is a pretty nifty sticker right here. It's fucking awesome.
And if you add and shit at the end, it just sounds thug-like.
Right, I got a fucking e-cigarette and shit, and I got my fucking e-cigarette fluid and shit right here. It's, but see, it really, you know, I don't know.
Profanity flows. Like,
It really does.
they become very versatile words. Like, they don't really mean one specific thing. You can just use them.
Well, and it's a stress relief. You know,
Yes.
some people go to the gym. You know, I used to break things, but now I swear a lot. I mean, I always did, but I just swear a lot. And I don't really get mad as often. It works. Kids, try it.
Not
Fuck.
at home.
Try it at home. It's safe. It's safe at home first.
Okay.
You know, you
Probably
gotta,
safer than it is at school.
yeah. Don't say
Right.
it at school because
Or at
grown-ups
work.
aren't just not. Of course, if you're a kid and listening to this, I'm fucking sorry.
You're not supposed to be
not
listening.
supposed to
That
be
means that
listening
your
to
parents
this.
are failing.
You're being naughty. You're being naughty, and you're. Well, I don't know if your parents are failing. Maybe that because really
No.
you gotta
Like-
expose your children at the right time to the right things. This probably isn't
The right time or place.
the right time or place, but
You could probably do it in a more parental manner.
yeah.
Yeah. And here's a note to parents. Like, I gotta just bring this up because I saw my sister do this one time. My niece liked to say naughty words sometimes. And my sister would wash her mouth out with soap. Dawn dish soap. Make sure there's no fucking bleach in it. Like, seriously, like, my sister, like, washed my niece's mouth out with Dawn with bleach.
That's
Bleach
not
is not good
We got
for
lava
you.
soap.
Oh. Ooh,
So,
that's, like, gritty. How you
Just
get
you
that out?
stick your tongue out and just swipe. How many ever words
Oh, with
or
the
whatever?
bar?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking
Yeah, like
Gojo.
I can't believe that you do
I was-
liquid. That's fucked up. I mean,
Yeah.
the bar like that, you could tolerate that. You know, I mean, you get all mad, you just take it, you bite it off, and you're like, "There, fuck you! It's not gonna work anymore. Fuckity, fuck." But liquid soap, you can't do anything about that.
It doesn't go anywhere.
That's a
like,
punishment.
Like, you gotta just, like, stand there. Like, I remember as a kid, my mom washing my mouth out with soap, and I remember just standing there in the kitchen, like, and just, like, letting it run out. Like, it was not cool. And, like, she would block us off from the sinks. Like, and then sometimes, like, all three of us would get soap, like, at the same time, and it was, like, a challenge to, like, see who could get to the sink first, and, like, we'd have to, like, try to get around my mom and shit, and, like, sometimes you just go outside and you find a garden hose. Like, it's not good. Not good at all. Soap is gross.
It didn't really work either.
No, it just fucking made you hate your parents and want to say fuck some more.
I had my buddy move into our house when we were like 14 or 15, and because we all kind of interchanged houses.
Right.
So my buddy moved in, and he swore all the time, and in front of my parents and everything, and they were fine with it because, I don't know, you know how my dad is. You say shit, and he's like, "Hey."
Dude, your mom said shit the other day.
Yeah.
Your dad, like, gave her the look. Like,
Yeah, and she's like, "What?"
we could have had to take her to the hospital. Like, that man almost killed her with that look.
Yeah, like that was a lethal look.
And it's funny because your mom works at a school.
But that makes me feel
All
better.
the more reason to swear.
Absolutely,
Right?
a high school.
Little fucker's pissing
high
her
school.
off all the time.
So I stopped by the high school the other day with my ex-wife to see my mom, and this little kid walked by. You know, I mean, all these little kids were walking by, but this one really little kid walked by, and I was like, "Mom, is that a high schooler?" She's like, "Yeah, that's a high schooler." You know, like, yeah. And I was like, "Whoa, no, I mean, you know, she's fucking what the hell?" I mean, she wasn't a midget, but it's just that we're just so much time has gone by that they look like, holy crap.
You know,
This is weird. If you haven't, I'm not trying to encourage people to go out and stop by high school, but if you,
like, check out the kids.
but just gander that direction and you'll feel worse about yourself.
You
Don't
know,
do that. Just
it was
steer
really-
clear of that.
It was really
feels
weird when I went up and like up in Montana and like I went to the prom with my daughter and like some of the kids like looked like they were high school age. Like they looked like some cocky, athletic farm boys, you know. There was this one kid like that was like 6 inches shorter than everyone else. He looked like he was like 10. And he had like this big goofy like little kid grin and shit. Like I was like, they let like an elementary kid go to prom. Like I don't understand. Like there's not enough boys in the high school. They're just letting elementary kids in. Mom's like, no, he's like 17. I'm like, dude, he looks like 10. Like my 5-year-old looks older. Like,
So it makes me wonder, you know, when I was a kid and I got caught having sex in the car, you know, there's a spot that
you got caught.
the cops came up and you know, well, tinted windows and it's bouncing. I don't know, whatever.
The bouncing, yeah.
I'm sure. It's got to look weird because when you look at a high school, like when you think of yourself back then, you're like, oh yeah, I looked old and mature and everything, and I was better than everybody, fuck everybody, whatever, you know how you think. But when you actually see a high school kid, holy fuck, man. Like, cops got to be like, what are you kids doing? you get your no-nos out of there. I'm going to tell your mommy, you guys are getting a timeout. Holy fuck.
See, like, it's scary. Like, my daughter's going to be 16 in 3 days.
My daughter just turned 13.
That's
Wow.
13. She's like still a baby. Like,
Yeah.
my daughter, and I think about the things that I did when I was 16. I had sex in a church.
Right on.
What is
Oh, yeah,
my
fuck
child
yeah.
doing? Like, I'm afraid. Like, what is this kid doing?
Probably worse. Probably worse.
Just don't go to the Catholic church.
If she blows an altar boy, she's going to one-up you.
It was the preacher's son.
Oh.
And not from that church.
Well, see, so she does. She could top that.
Right?
Yeah,
Totally
yeah,
top that.
yeah. That's toppable.
That's
Yes.
toppable.
It wasn't even my church. Like, it was just open. The door was open.
That's the way to go,
It
though.
was the Catholic church. Like, that was my only experience with the Catholic church as a child.
Well, but the truth of it is that it's supposed to represent a building of love.
Right.
And any true Catholic knows that that's really not a place for love. It really isn't. It's actually forbidden. It feels weird when they have... Some churches don't even do this, but the church I went to had a moment right before you said the Our Father where you turn around, you say, peace be with you, and you shake people's hands and you hug them.
We did that at our church.
Yeah, some churches do.
Lots
some,
of churches
some don't.
do.
Yeah.
Thank God, because, for fuck's sake, like, hugging is awesome. Makes life better.
Yes.
But-
Oh yeah.
And church is just not really the place for love beyond that. So, at least the church that I went to. I'm clearly bitter, but I don't want to lump everybody's church into that. So really, when I rip on the church, ladies and gentlemen, it's my own personal bitterness towards the Catholic Church.
Right.
So that's really it. So please don't be offended, or be offended. You have that right. I just don't care. I mean, I do,
Just
but
don't
I don't.
stalk him and, like, do hateful things to him. Because
Right,
he
take
has
it
an
up. Take it up with
opinion.
your God. Because
So,
God's wonderful.
speaking of
Religion
hugging,
sucks.
like, somebody posted the other day all the different variations of, like, the handshake, fist bump, like, how awkward it can get because you don't know what variation people are going to do, and, like, how soon should you go for the bro hug, like what do you do? I gotta say, like, it really kind of irritates me when guys, like, try to do that shit with me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just totally, like, ignore it most of the time and, like, go for a hug. And it weirds some people out. But I kind of like to weird people out. And that's when you hug them a little longer.
Right.
You
Give their
just
ass
totally
a little
make
squeeze.
it awkward. You make their girlfriend, like, give them dirty looks and shit. Like, because some people deserve that. No, I'm kidding. But no, like, why in society have we, like, gone beyond the handshake, like a good firm handshake? We've gone to, like, all this shit, like, and it's like that too. You know what I mean? I think
That's why I'm excited to go home in the summer, for Apo, because
I'm like, home.
it's
Go
home.
home.
Because
Yes.
you're so used to the real world, you're like, oh hey, and you shake their hand and people look at you like you're fucking stupid. Like, put your
What's
fucking
that?
hand down.
Right?
You put your arms up and we're gonna hug, motherfucker. And,
Right.
and that's life right there. That's positive. Life is so much better. Imagine how much less fighting there would be if you didn't shake
Well-
hands or bow to somebody if you walked into the room and hugged them.
Well, and,
You were
like-
forced to share your energy with somebody.
As much as I disagree with my dad on so many levels, like, my dad was always that person, like, when you were going down the road, like, no matter where you were, like, you come across another car, like, you meet on the highway, like, my dad would wave. And, like, 95% of the time, the person in the other vehicle would smile and wave. Like, I asked my dad one time, why do you do that? And he's like, because people smile. They wave back.
It's a total
And it's
quality
just-
thing to do.
And then the rest of us go about life and doing our own thing and not paying attention to what's going on. Ever just smile at random people, like, as you walk by them? And, like,
Yeah,
just
oh,
see
yeah.
their reaction?
All the time. Like,
Smiles are contagious.
it's even better, though, when you do it while you're out protesting, because it really fucks people up.
right.
Because people are scared of protesters. I mean, not like, oh, get away from me, not like, whatever. But people see the protester and like, get away. You're scary. You're weird.
Well,
Right.
I think it's a lot of people see any type of intensity as anger. And most protesters are intense whether or not they're angry.
Right.
And I'm an angry person, but I'm very opposite of that as well. So it really fucks people up.
Especially when you see an angry protester holding a free hug sign.
It's my favorite.
It's awesome.
But even when I'm not angry, like I love in a situation like that, I like to hold that free hug sign because it just throws people off. Absolutely. I want a shirt that says free hugs. I'd like to encourage people to
I have
hug
a
more.
free hugs shirt.
Is that the slap your I high five your face?
Free
shirt?
hugs after I bitch slap your face. It's a great shirt. Depending on what bra I wear, like sometimes you can't see the after I bitch slap your face part. It just says free hugs. But if I wear a different bra, it's more flat and like you can read it all.
Girls and your accessories, holy shit.
I'm just saying, It's all about perspective.
I'm excited for my science shirt that should be showing up sometime this year.
This year.
Well, you never know. Postal service sometimes is fast, sometimes it's slow.
could be
Sometimes
9
places
more
ship
months.
fast, sometimes they ship slow. Like my pens, I've gotten them out like immediately. It's so awesome because we got the post office right by us. And today I tested a theory to see if they'd take it out of our mailbox. Because I got stamps that'll do it. I've got it all figured out. So it's pretty sweet.
So it could be even easier.
Well, what was really sweet is I went into the post office yesterday. So goddamn, thank you, post office, for starting to come into the 21st century. I get to the post office, there's nowhere to park. I'm scared, and there's like a line of cars, but I ended up finding a spot, went inside, and the line's damn near out the door. It's like, holy shit. There's one person standing at this automated machine, and that's all I need to do. She has an envelope that looks just like mine, a little flatter, but otherwise manila, small, padded, whatever. She goes through, and I'm like, fuck this line. Stood behind her. When she was done, I ran through the little process. It cost me 92 cents, so I bought a book of stamps. Fuck that line. If they just had a room full of those machines, wouldn't even need a person hardly. I mean, you have to go pick up packages.
But that's like the stupid self-checkout lines at the stores and stuff. And then
remember the days when you used to stand in the middle of the cereal aisle because you have that many people in front of you? At least
but
the
I also
self-checkout
remember
lines
the
kinda
days
help.
where I wasn't in line with somebody that was bitching at a fucking machine because it ain't ringing his shit up right. Like, come on.
It is nice to deal with a person. I don't see why I gotta
kinda
still pay high
stressful.
prices if I gotta do their
It's kind of
job.
stressful when you
too.
get angry at a machine.
Right?
and
They're like,
I
we
work.
gotta pay for the people that do this stuff. It's like, yeah, you pay for the person that stocks it and all that other shit, but you're paying the checker. I check my own shit out. Fuck you.
Now at Walmart, you can bring in your own bags, or you can buy, their little dollar blue bags, whatever, and then you download an app on your phone. And as you go through the store, you scan your shit that you're buying. You put it in your bags. You go to the self-checkout. You put all your bags on the scale, and then you proceed to check out and finish out your sale.
That's fucking awesome. I want to try that shit.
No human interaction.
Well, no, it's just you don't have to stand there and scan it. You can just go up.
You would think
weigh
there'd be
it out,
more
you pay
people
for it,
throughout
and
the
go.
store helping you find shit that you can't find.
Right, if they're not needing so many checkers, especially when you go to Walmart, there's 95 people trying to get in line, and number 17 and number 20 are open.
95 people trying to get in line. There's 100 checkout lines, and
2 of them are open.
two.
Why? Why do they have
Two.
100 checkout lines? Like they're going to hire that many people and
For
really
Christmas.
service that many people?
For at Christmas. That's why.
I
No,
don't
it's
know.
actually not even Christmas.
even
It's
know.
Black Friday.
It's Black Friday.
Yeah, it's one day. So,
Yep. For that one day of the year. And even then, they have people, scanning your stuff in your cart. They will scan it and put it in bags, before you even get to the checkout line.
dude, we should
And
start.
then you have a receipt that they scan, and
We should really start a new holiday and just have something in the middle of January.
it's called
late
Fuck Your
January.
Holiday.
It's called buying up Christmas sales after Christmas. We'll have Christmas in January. Or some
National
shit.
Clearance Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some shit. You just can't go crazy on Christmas. There should be more naked people on Christmas.
It's too cold.
Got to have heat. That's what fires are for. Unless you're outside, then yeah, it's
Cold. Depends on where you're at.
This year we got lucky. Didn't we have snow this year on Christmas? Didn't it snow Christmas Eve? We got like special snow on Christmas Eve.
Did we?
Not special snow, but
I like special snow.
special snow is fun.
Special snow just falling from the sky.
Gross. Should we take a break?
Yes, we are going to take a break. When we come back, I don't know.
We'll talk some more.
Independent Records and Videos has been your locally owned and operated choice for music, movies, and lifestyle accessories since 1978. Independent Records and Videos has 7 locations from Denver to Colorado Springs to Pueblo to serve your entertainment needs. Whether it's vinyl, CDs, DVDs, books, smoking accessories, or hundreds of other fun and fanciful items, Independent is ready and waiting to make your dreams come true. We are always buying, selling, and trading vinyl, CDs, books, and DVDs, so sell yours and buy ours. Independent Records and Videos, your entertainment headquarters. Check us out at beindependent.com or on Facebook. The chocolatiers at Incredibles are dedicated to crafting the finest chocolate from high-quality ingredients to ensure the greatest possible medicated edibles in the world. Consistency and quality are top priority. Lab testing on each and every batch. Rick and Josh have been making non-medicated chocolates for years for such retail outlets as Whole Foods and Vitamin Cottage. Today, we are focused on crafting our award-winning medicated incredible chocolate bars. We are professional bakers, and we believe food should be made from scratch. We guarantee your satisfaction. Have an incredible day. Tired of dispensary hopping? Trying to find quality meds? Look no further and get to know Greenworks. Our shops are stocked with over 20 strains of organically grown meds, including R4, the highest testing CBD strain in Colorado. Yes, we back up our quality with testing. While Greenworks offers only the highest quality meds, we don't believe in high prices, with eighths ranging from $20 to $40 and ounces capped at $175. With 2 centers in Denver and 1 in Glenwood Springs, we're likely closer than you think. Call 303-647-5210 to find the location nearest you.
iVita Wellness is committed to compassionate patient care while providing the highest quality medicine at an affordable price. At iVita Wellness, patients can get top shelf ounces for $150 every day. iVita Wellness also carries pharmaceutical grade pure CO2 oil. iVita Wellness is located in Uptown Denver on 1616 Pearl Street, open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can reach us at 303-952-9150 or our website at www.ivitawellness.com. iVita Wellness is Denver's Compassionate Care Center.
The law offices of Edson Maiden and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
We're back.
We are back. Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Sex Pot Radio.
Yes, it is.
We know what we're doing here, honest.
I heard it stop. The music.
I heard it stop too, but
That's when you talk. Say hello. I have nipples.
fuck you.
You two are cute.
We try.
No, not
try.
really. No, he's not. He likes to try to pretend. No, I'm kidding. He's really a huge pain in the ass. No.
I try.
No, you're really not.
I try.
You're not.
I still want to do that show at Apo. I try to get involved with their Apo radio program.
Oh my god. What show are we doing at Apo? Wait,
Not
what
our
are
show.
We doing? What are we doing?
No. No.
Yeah.
Although we could, really, I guess we could bring up a computer and charge it, and we could just rig up a webcam and do like a 15-minute, hi, here, this is what we're doing, and
I see that going badly.
I do too. But
I
it sounds like it could be
showing up
fun.
with no clothes on or some shit. Like,
Well, yeah, but we can maintain that because, no, it'd be chill. I'm sure. Well, even then, this is a grown-up show. It's only YouTube that has a problem with nipples. Like, you could see my nipples. That's totally okay. Like, my nipples are okay. You know.
But if you can
But
feed
her
a
nipples are
child,
prettier.
But her
if
nipples
you
are
can
prettier.
feed a
But
child
girls'
from your nipples, they're not okay anymore. Like, people don't want to see them.
I guess. No, wait. What?
If you can feed a child with your nipples, people don't want to see them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, people want to see them, but that's the problem. Like,
But
nobody wants to see a guy's
society
nipples, so that's okay. That's why it's like, if a guy doesn't wear a shirt, it's okay. But since you want to see a girl's nipples, it's not okay for your nipples to be seen. On the other hand, if it would be okay for girls to be topless all the time, I'm pretty sure if it would have stayed that way since the 60s, people wouldn't really give a shit right now.
They become desensitized to it.
Exactly,
Like,
and it
it
wouldn't
just
matter.
would be
And it would be
so.
just the same as watching a bunch of topless dudes play basketball. It would be no
Right.
fucking big deal seeing a bunch of topless chicks play anything.
And there are countries like that, but we here in America,
Are fucking prude pansy pussies.
yes. Yes, we
So,
are.
hey, whatever. It happens. That's why we go to burner events and stuff, because it's not that, people aren't prude pansy pussies there.
Burner events are not for everyone, though.
They're not.
As
They're
much fun as we
absolutely not.
have, like, there are definitely people that do not belong there.
Yeah. You know, if you're pregnant, you probably don't need to go there
And scream about.
and scream about needing your car keys at fucking 5 or 6 in the morning.
Give me
for,
my
for an
fucking
hour.
keys!
Yeah, just stay home with your pregnant self.
Well, don't go to an event like that while you're pregnant with baby daddy, like, after you break up, either. Like, it might cause some issues.
Right. Just
But it's okay.
make
like-
smart choices.
But, you know, there's a lot of people that I like to party with, but I don't like to party with them in the same way that, say, one would party at Abo.
Right.
I like to party with most of my friends while they have their clothes on. Okay, let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Here.
So, yeah. Yeah, so, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. Boobs. I don't know where I was
So,
going.
because guys have nipples and you can see them, girls can't. I don't know why we even started that, but hey, who cares?
Oh, yeah, nipples. That's what we were talking about.
It started with nipples.
We discovered why men have nipples on the show a few weeks ago.
We discovered that men had
Nipples.
nipples because there's stimulating cream for them, and it would be unfair
it
for
feels
girls
amazing.
to be stimulated on their nipples and guys to not have nipples on their chest to be stimulated with.
Besides that, though, what do they do?
Nothing. They hold nipple rings. Like, mine hold piercings. That's what mine do. Other than that, fuck if I know.
Mine do too, but they also fed 4 children, so
Women's breasts have purposes. Nipples
Yes.
have purpose. Men's, I don't know. I'm sure
Yeah.
that there's a purpose somewhere, but
nipples.
we all started out, it was, I don't know, I don't want to get into that. I think we already had this discussion a few shows ago. If you want to know more, Google that shit.
Google that shit. Or listen to our past shows.
Or
like,
listen to our past shows, or buy some
The
nipple
sex
cream, put
toy
it on your
show.
nipples, and you'll
You-
just know why you have nipples then.
You can go to God, I can never remember what my website is because I wanted it to be something else and it didn't work out that way. If you go to Kush, your passion consultant, you can order nibblers. To make your-
Passionconsultant.com.
Yes.
Okay.
.com.
Because
Sorry.
that period in there sounded weird.
Yes, it did.
I gotta throw that out there.
Kush, your passionconsultant.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can use the coupon code SEXPOT and save 15%. It's like that. Or you can have a party and you can get free shit. Because everybody likes free shit.
Fuck yeah.
I got a box of free stuff today that I'll probably never use. Like, I might. Like, I'll take it to Abo. They hand it out. Like, I don't know. I don't trust a drink called Tweaker. Like, I don't know.
Right, it's just an energy drink that's gonna probably punch you in the kidneys, you know.
I mean, there's like Dream Water and like all these different weird drinks and like, I don't know. I already have a problem with Red Bull. I drink 1 Red Bull and like I hurt. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We like middle of the night visits to the ER for kidney problems.
No, we don't. Knock
Great.
on wood. That is wood.
Huh?
Kidney stones in a bottle.
Kidney
Ugh.
stones in a bottle.
Yeah, fuck that.
Maybe you just need to poop. No, I don't. This isn't poop.
If at first you don't feel good before you go to the
If
hospital,
at
try to
you
poop
don't
first.
succeed, poop.
If pooping doesn't help, then maybe you do need to go to the hospital. Now,
Yes.
granted, I'm not a doctor, but I feel that that's fairly safe advice because generally you can poop it out.
They
and-
do often ask you, when was the last time you had a bowel movement? For those of you that don't know, that means when did you last poop?
Right, and coincidentally, that really does solve a lot of problems. Whatever's fucking your whole body up could be out trying to get out, and once you get it out, everything could be better. You may not need to go to the hospital.
I just had a flashback of when my son was little. Okay, my son's gonna hate me if he ever hears this, but my son was on seizure medicines and stuff, and like the medications that he was on, Trilaptol, it caused him to get very constipated all the time. So like I would try to convince him that like prunes were huge raisins, like, and he wouldn't eat them. So like I started him on different medications to like help him, with his issues. But he came to me at one point and he was like, "Mom, I can't poop," and like he was getting really sick, and like he was throwing up and stuff. And so I take him to the doctor and I was like he hasn't pooped. Like I'm pretty sure he hasn't pooped in like 3 or 4 days. And the doctor's like, "Oh, that's not possible." And I'm like, yes, it is possible. So they do an x-ray and like sure enough, sure as shit, he's full of it. So they like send me home, huh? Literally full of shit, all the way up to those big old brown eyes. Anyway, they send me home with a couple of fleet enemas, and they like want me to give this child an enema. Poor kid. Like I'd already given this poor traumatized child suppositories like in the most humane possible way that a mother ever could, and I felt so bad, and like I gave him an enema and like it did not help. I ended up taking him to the emergency room because he's just getting sicker and sicker, and this short chubby doctor comes in and like, swear to God, this dude had like the fattest fucking fingers, and I felt so bad for my kid because he decided to do a rectal exam on my kid. You can hear my son scream behind the curtain, "He stuck his finger in my ass!" And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like crying for him outside in the waiting room. And all I can hear is my baby like screaming that this dude's got a finger in his ass. And so my son goes to school and decides to tell his teacher that I let a man stick his finger up his ass.
Oh, God.
Social services called. Like, it was a whole problem. So yeah, make sure your kid's shit, okay? Stay on top of that. So yeah. He got great concoctions of poop juice. Is what I called it for him. Milk of magnesia and prune juice, dude. Like, keep a kid regular like nothing. But yeah, that's our poop story at our house.
Not really. You didn't. I mean, it's not like we need to hear how or why he pooped, but like, what did it take to finally get the?
He had like 3 suppositories, an enema, and poop juice.
Well, all to hospital.
All at the hospital.
So they did everything that you did. You just did it all separately. If you would have done all that shit at the same time, you could have just squeezed him like a toothpaste tube. And
Pretty much. Like, the kid had to wear a diaper. Like, he'd been potty trained for like 3 years and he had to wear a diaper. I felt bad. They
Wow.
kind of sedated him a little and stuff too, because it was a little traumatic. But
you think?
fucking teachers. We think your son might have been molested. I was like, no, he couldn't poop. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, here's an X-ray. Look, poop.
Weird. Does that shit show up on an X-ray? Hey,
does.
see, sometimes profanity works out right. Like, that was one of those moments.
So-
I point that out.
So when an ex-coworker of mine like had an X-ray of her back because she was having issues with like curvature of her spine and like hip and everything was off, she was like looking at the X-ray on the computer at work, and she's like, "What is all this white stuff?" And I was like, "Dude, that's your poop." She's like, Really? Yeah, look, like, it's your intestines. Like, it's your poop. What'd you eat?
Did they have like a
You need
special
some
deep toilet
fiber.
for him? Like they take him up to the mountains and let him shit in an outhouse where
There's,
it's
like,
really
a hole
deep.
in the bedpan. It was horrible. This kid's gonna
A
hate me
bedpan?
when he grows up. He's gonna hear this someday and he's gonna hate me. Yeah. Yeah.
But face it, book it to him tonight.
You're going to, aren't you? Tag him in that shit. Mom was talking about your poop.
Listen to this story, boy.
It's a good story about your little brother.
Dude, I do suggest to parents, though, you know, like, make sure your kids are regular. Okay? Okay?
Well, and thanks to fiber gummies.
Fiber gummies are good.
So we've been talking about poop for a long time.
Dude,
I think we
the
should
show
stop.
always goes to shit. Like,
At some point, it has to.
This is like the third time that I've been on that I've gotten to maybe you gotta poop.
Well, that always comes up. Like, you know, oh, what's wrong? You don't feel good? Oh, do you got to poop? It's okay. You know, like, what's, you
I
in
said
a bad
that to her
mood?
the other day,
Do you got to
not that
poop?
long ago, like it was a couple weeks ago. She said, my stomach hurts. I was like, you gotta poop.
poop.
I was like,
And she just looked at me and
Right.
shook her head.
And if nothing else, that lightens up the situation because there's a smile either outside or inside. You know,
Right.
it happens. It's people just laugh no matter what. Dick and fart jokes, shit jokes. The word poop is funny.
Dude, about this time last year, it was right before the 420, before the Cannabis Cup. It was during the Cannabis Cup. What was it? Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night because last day was on Sunday.
Yep.
I'm in the bathtub crying. Like, I am in so much pain. And he comes in and he's like, maybe you just need to poop. And I'm like, I don't fucking need to poop. You need to take me to the hospital. Like, it was bad. I waited. I woke you up at 6 o'clock in the morning to take me to the hospital. I've never seen anyone so pissed off.
Because we went to sleep late. And
Because
didn't
I
even
was
go
in
to
the
sleep.
tub in pain. Like,
Yeah.
But I got you out of the hospital before you went and won.
and won the Cannabis Cup. Yes.
See how considerate I am?
That was nice of you.
I made sure you were there. That's all that counts.
So that was almost a full year ago.
That was almost a year ago. That was horrid. That was a horrid year. Not a year, but it was a great Cannabis Cup. Like, don't get me wrong, but I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, I felt bad for you. But
You
it
went
was
to the fucking cup. How bad did you feel? No, I'm
pretty
kidding.
good once you got to be up on stage.
You fucking left me home alone.
But at least I got you home. I couldn't remember if I left you at the hospital or not. I was talking about that earlier. I'm like, fuck, you know, now that I think about it, did I leave her at the hospital and come back
Dude,
and get
you
her?
were
Did I take
so
her home?
angry. Like,
Somebody
I
come and
think
get her?
you were gonna leave me like on this side of the road. Like, I don't think you like wanted.
It
to
wasn't
leave
that I
me
was
at a
mad at you.
hospital.
It's just that I was mad at how slow everything was going at the fucking hospital.
I
You
know.
It's like I had shit to do.
Well, they
And
were
it really
like,
wasn't that important. But there was nothing that I could do sitting there with you while they weren't fucking doing
They
anything.
were just insistent that there was nothing wrong with me. Like, at first, they're like I swear to God, they like thought I was a drug seeker.
Yeah,
when
but
I
we were
came
damn
in.
near there 12 hours. You know,
I
it's like they could.
No, we got there like
got there at
6 in the
6.
morning. You were at the Cannabis Cup by noon, weren't you?
No.
We were home by noon.
No. I didn't get there until almost 5.
They gave me a lot of Dilaudid. A lot.
Like, we were.
I'm like, I mean, like 4 shots. Like,
I didn't get to the cup till between 5 and 6. So
it was all awkward. There was like,
it was a long afternoon. I think we got out of the hospital about 4. After 4:20.
I just remember we had to go buy me sweatpants because my tummy hurt and I didn't have to poop.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, so that was a year ago. That was like a couple months after we started the show. Our show is a year old now. We didn't even have an anniversary. Like, we don't even have an anniversary. Like, I don't know. Like, we met.
Well, it's easy. It's easier that way, you know. It's like we've been together for about 2.5 years. You know, like we don't have to celebrate nothing. Like just the
Right.
fact that we're still together is celebration enough. Honor.
telling silence.
You know how hard that was? You know how hard that was to keep a straight face?
I saw that. You were just like biting your lip, and I was just like, yeah, I wouldn't go
Yeah.
that
Say
far.
something. I don't care.
No, I
'Cause
really have
I
nothing
don't
to
care. Like, I
say.
don't want to remember a day. I don't give a shit.
Whose phone was that?
I don't know.
It's not mine. But it really doesn't matter because.
Such a nice ringtone.
Hey, we're doing a show.
No way.
Well, your phone's late. Late about it.
That was really weird. Like, whatever. Anyway. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, anniversary. We've done this show for a year now. And you're on your phone.
Well, because I texted my buddy earlier and asked him about my next pen design and how I pay for it. Do I just deal with him, or do I got to go to the person? So I could do either.
You're working on pins?
I was before the show.
And no.
I just looked at the message. Fuck off. Is that the good stuff or what? What is that?
This is for like when you're really bad in here. I'm just gonna go to the elbow. In this studio.
To the elbow?
To the elbow.
What's that mean?
This will
It's like
make
we're
it go
going to
there.
the sheets? Oh.
Yeah.
I get you.
I'm just gonna full fist you. Just fucking bend
That's
over.
fucking terrible.
Take it like a man. Or a woman.
Or whatever.
Because a woman can take it better than a man, I think.
All the porn I've seen, I don't see guy porn, so I don't know how good guys can take it, but I've seen some chicks take some shit.
It was a good save. Like,
Well, I had to think it through. It's like all the aspects of everything. Yeah, fuck. Like gay porn's gross. Sometimes you get duped by your fucking porn site and you click a button and there's a couple guys fucking with a chick watching. It's like, oh, it's too much. Stop, please. Like, I don't see how dudes can do that.
I have found myself.
Like, girls are very, very, very beautiful. It's just magical. I could see how lesbians, but like two hairy dudes just like monkeys fucking at the zoo is just I don't understand. I'm nothing against gay whatsoever.
Right.
Nothing at all. Because fuck, dude, people in love, who gives a shit? You know.
I've found myself in some
But that's
awkward
just weird.
situations before, but I was at a friend's house who was gay, and I totally don't have a problem with that. But it was like me and him and like 6 of his friends, and they put in gay porn, and I was like, really? Like, this is awkward, okay? Because I know that you guys are very seriously like turned on by this, but I'm not, and like I feel like the odd man out here.
Well, but see, that's good because you're not the man, so you were
Right.
just a woman who wasn't going to get raped that night.
Right, exactly.
It was awesome.
Nobody in that room really wanted anything from me, which was, you know.
Right, so you were safe. So you could hang out with a bunch of dudes, you know, and you knew that no one was going to fuck you over or
Right.
up. Anything. So, yay. Kudos to you.
Yay! Yep.
Right.
What the hell? I love this show because, like, it's like ADD, yeah, like the height of
It is. Sex, pot, and poop jokes.
Squirrel.
Shiny.
Right?
It's a shiny
it sparkles.
squirrel.
Dude, like, he cannot
make a
keep
shiny
track of
squirrel
me
pen.
in a store because, like, if it's
You're stealing my
sparkly
idea.
or soft, sparkly or soft, like, I will disappear. Like,
So
I
you're
just
like
wander
walking
off.
and then talking to her, and then all of a sudden you turn
And
around.
she's gone, yeah.
She's gone, right? Yeah.
And that's
I'm
fine.
like petting things. Like,
Yeah, and
Oh, that's
fine.
me in the fabric
Owls.
store.
I'm like, ooh,
I'm gone.
But that's easy, though, because there's only so many aisles, and it's
Yeah.
easy to get lost, and, you know, everybody's got their preference. So you do need to get lost.
purple, sparkly, or
fabric store.
soft.
Purple.
I'm gone.
I've
Purple's my favorite
fade
color
off into
too.
the aisle sometimes too because of sparkly shit myself.
Saw some bling down that aisle. Like, I'm
Speaking
just gone.
of, we need to make fucking coats. We got 2 months and a week.
Get some fabric.
Okay.
I have the sewing machine and the pattern. You just need to pick out your fabric.
We have the pattern, right? Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's in my drawer of patterns.
Well, that makes sense.
I know. It's like you looking for packages the other day. Like, they were all
Right there.
in the package pile.
Well, right, but I hadn't figured out quite where the package pile was. You have this massive wall of shelf now.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome. It's all organized and stuff. So, as bad as my ADD is sometimes my OCD outweighs it. I'm taking care of a friend's garden right now, and I was having some issues organizing the nutrients and stuff, like finding exactly what I needed to take care of what I needed to do at the time. So when she gets back, everything's in alphabetical order now. So hopefully it doesn't confuse her. I'm sure. But, you know, I was having issues. Like, I hit up a few friends that have gardens of their own, and I was like, do you know what I'm looking for? What am I looking for? What does it look like? Is it this yellow powder? I don't know what it is. And they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because there's, like, so many different things out there. Like, can you... I assumed that possibly the banana manna stuff I was looking for may be the yellow powder that was unlabeled. You know what that's called?
Hydrochloric acid?
It's called the yellow powder. Like, that's what it was on my list of things that I needed to use. I did find banana manna. It's actually a liquid. It's clear. Another note to everyone, do not spill pH up on your skin.
Doesn't feel good.
It hurts. It hurts. I splashed it on my leg.
Yeah.
Nice.
You should wear clothes when you're taking care of a garden.
Where'd you get it?
You can't see it. Like, it just stings.
Wow.
Like, it just feels like you're being stung by acid-laced bees. But it's a base, so that kind of is confusing.
My buddy showed me he like took some of that pH up stuff and mixed something with it, and it smoked on the ground. It was pretty.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Stuff hurts. Like, there's some dangerous shit you're pouring on your plants. Like, I don't understand it.
Well, it's just countering the shit that if we were to all pH our water, it'd be pretty not good.
You should have seen me cheering myself on when I, like, got the pH right the first time. I was like, oh my god, I got it. It's like, it's 5.8. Exactly, I got it. I didn't have to do the up and the down and the up, and they're like, add a drop at a time. I'm like, a drop? Like, this is a bucket I'm filling. Like, I don't understand, but it really does take a drop. Yep. I don't know. I was left in charge of shit. Like, people don't think things through. Like, I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? We were going to talk about languaging.
We were.
Yes.
So
But then we
talk
got
about
sidetracked by poop and boobs and
stuff.
Yeah, the boobs was good. The poop, not so much. So.
Yeah, I agree with you.
We had a whole fuck conversation, too. You missed that.
Oh, what a shame.
About how fucking well fuck fits in any fucking spot in a fucking sentence. And shit.
Yep.
Gotta make
Fucking
it
A and
thug-like.
shit, man.
Yeah, I've fucking heard that somewhere before.
Right? All right, we are going to cut to commercial, and when we come back, we will talk about languaging, and then we'll talk about some glass.
Blue Sage Microbes unveils the ultimate in superior soil, Ideal Soil, a 16-quart bag of the best growing soil ever engineered. Superior plant health and vitality is a direct result of the structure and chemistry of your soil. How good is your growing soil? Is your growing soil really balanced? How do you know? Well, Blue Sage Microbes has a newly designed growing soil that is the most advanced growing medium ever offered for cannabis cultivation. This is the only brand in the marketplace that provides growers with an ideal soil structure designed to work specifically with their cultivation systems. You will have your best grow results ever. Call now for a special introductory offer, 888-959-8551, or log on to bluesagemicrobes.com and experience a new level in growing. That's 888-959-8551.
The law offices of Edson, Maiden, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com. MedicalMarijuana.com.
High up in the Rockies is beautiful Frisco, Colorado. Medical Marijuana of the Rockies is a medical marijuana center with compassion for Colorado's medical patients. Looking for great meds grown organically in soil? You've come to the right place. Medical Marijuana of the Rockies is just off I-70 at exit 203. Check them out at the web at www.mmrockies.com. Their ever-changing strain and clone selection is updated on the website daily. When making a trip to the mountains, no matter the season, stop by Medical Marijuana of the Rockies. Make sure you say you heard about them on iCannabis Radio. You can call 970-668-MEDS to get more information. Medical Marijuana of the Rockies, your mountain source for meds.
Whether you are a commercial grower or cultivate as a hobby, No Dough Urban Garden Supply is Denver's first stop for your hydroponic grow needs. With a wide range of products including House and Garden, Botanicare, and Fox Farm, their knowledgeable staff can get you started on your first garden or help you with your well-established business. No Dough Urban Garden Supply is located in downtown Denver at 1330 27th Street, 4 blocks north of Coors Field near MMD of Colorado. They are open 6 days a week from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 303-296-3424 or visit them on the web at www.nodoughurbangardensupply.com.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Sykes Pot Radio. And it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's now 7 o'clock.
Touch me Tuesday.
Mountain Standard Time. We're about 9 minutes away from 7:10.
Titty Tuesday.
For those of you that don't know what 7:10 is, that's oil upside down. Oil in the political field is some bullshit. It's definitely got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people killed. But oil in the cannabis field is saving people's lives and changing the world for the better.
Yes.
So we celebrate 7:10 because it's oil upside down. 7:10.
So I feel we should bring people a safety lesson every week. Last week it was dab safety.
Right.
This week, handcuff safety.
And just really quick, a quick overview of dab safety. If you're going to blast outside. Ventilation is the key. And it is possible to take too many dabs, so don't show off. If you've never dabbed before and you think that you smoke a lot of weed, you can't handle lots of dabs, trust me. Please, just go with it. You don't want to shit your pants in public, because it could happen.
There was a girl that peed herself at the secret cup because she took too many dabs.
So it does happen.
So there are girls who dab and girls who should not dab.
And I'm sure that there's guys who should not dab.
We should make a page.
Yes, girls who should not dab. Just pictures of girls just retarded.
Pass the out or throwing up or peeing themselves. Yeah.
But really, that all goes away, though, after a while. You know, a couple of months of progressive, and eventually you build up your tolerance, and then you can roll with it. You know, I remember starting out 3 or 4 years ago dabbing and hugging the fucking hugging the bus stop on 8th Avenue just west of Calumet Street, or on just west of Santa Fe. Because, motherfucking big old dab. Holy fuck. Had to leave the party I was at, hugged a bus stop for a little over a half an hour.
Yeah. Too high.
It's some serious shit. Everybody that is a dabber nowadays fucking has been through that. Took too big of a dab because somebody gave him a dime-sized dab. A dime is huge.
Yes, it is.
It will fuck you
Somebody
up.
was trying to figure out the other day how many dabs are in a gram.
Depends on how big your dabs are.
Yeah. 4. No, I'm kidding.
4, so you take a .25.
Like a 4.
It's 4, man.
8 halves.
9, 12. Dave's not here, man.
Right.
So, handcuff safety.
Handcuff safety.
Okay, so really quick, handcuff safety. What are we going to talk about handcuff safety? Oh, okay, so if you're
Know where
gonna
your key
if you're
is.
gonna put handcuffs on your girlfriend and then
Or your boyfriend.
and treat them like sexual deviants, make sure that somebody has a handcuff key, because even though you may have had one on your key ring for years and years, it may not be there when you need it.
Like
on anybody's key ring.
On all the key rings.
Yeah. So handcuff safety tip number 1 is always know where your key is. safety rule number 2 is if you do not know where your key is, know how to pick a lock. Have a pair of needle nose pliers and a strong, what do you fucking call your hair clips? The
Bobby pin?
bobby pin. A bobby pin is much stronger than a safety clip or a safety pin or a paper clip.
We use
Fuck!
a paper clip. Paper
Safety
clips.
clip. Dude,
Paper
do
clips are
this.
kind of perforated, so they crack and break.
Yeah.
You know.
So a bobby pin is nice, strong, durable. So little needle nose pliers, and you can make yourself a little handcuff key.
I gotta say, like handcuffs really aren't the best thing for bondage. They kind of hurt.
Well, that's why you got to get the fuzzy love cuffs.
Or bondage tape, or rope, or socks, or
Those
ties.
really aren't
or
any better.
Yeah, I was gonna say bondage tape. Nothing about that sounds pleasant
I
at
have
all.
bondage tape at home. Like bondage tape sticks to itself, but it doesn't stick to you.
Right.
I don't want to be in tape.
No,
I
rope is nicer anyway.
guess.
Really nice silk rope.
Yeah.
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 See,
I don't know.
We
There's
need to
seen
get
too many
Simon on
fucked up
here.
movies.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Absolutely.
he's always busy.
Yes.
Ties that you can undo.
We'll just have to tie him up and bring him. Tie up the tire.
We'll have to bribe
That
him.
usually doesn't work. Yes, bribing him with pretty girls to tie.
We'll have to bribe him. I know that we could get him.
Get those.
I know it. I have faith that everybody can be bought somehow.
I saw one somewhere.
Enticed.
Yes.
Enticed, yes.
You can
That's what I
entice
mean. I
him
don't
with
mean like
pretty
bots. Like,
girls
I'm not gonna-
to tie up.
Yes. But we could put out the right
Offer.
offerings. Be
Yes.
like, look, you could come out here and this is what you can have to play with. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He does a very fine job.
Yes.
Very scary job. Because it's so intricate and so beautiful that it's just
That you don't know whether to hug people or jerk off.
Yes.
exactly. 'Cause it's scary and it's
we were
sexy
talking
all at
about
the
you
same
before
time.
the show.
Huh?
We were talking about you earlier.
Oh, jeez.
Before you got here. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's nothing we
Fucking
wouldn't
weirdo.
say in front of you.
It's nothing we wouldn't say right here to your face.
Why, I'm
Like-
sure. So I guess that's it for handcuff. Oh no, wait. If the double lock is engaged, that extra little thing that most people don't know about. There's an extra little pin that's near the where the teeth area go in. It's at the bottom of the handcuff pin. There's a little silver pin that gets pushed up, and that prevents the teeth from moving at all. So that keeps the cuff in place. So if you need to get out of that, first you have to hit them on something so it'll trigger the release. So you just have to whack that on something, and then you have to get your key in there. If I'm not mistaken, it won't unlock until that is disengaged. But don't quote me.
Yep.
Haven't played with it enough. So that's more or less handcuff safety. Don't put your partner in cuffs
Know
and
where your key
ravage
is.
them and then not know where key is, because
Right.
you tend to want to lay down and relax, and it's really hard to do if your hands are cuffed behind your back.
And you're
you can't find the
frantically
key.
like dumping everything out looking for keys.
Realizing that your freedom may be a chainsaw away. So
Or a hacksaw.
right,
Or something.
something.
Bolt
A
cutters.
chainsaw would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
That was just a
And
freak.
freaking out because you can't get out of your cuffs just really ruins the space that you're in.
Yes.
It really
yes.
does, and it
For
happens.
everybody.
And it happens.
Yep.
So should we move on to language safety?
Languaging.
Languaging.
Well, yeah, I just figured there's some language safety that we should
Sassafras.
cover first. Like, yeah, okay.
Anyway.
So sassafras. Banana.
Bananarama.
Bananarama with sassafras on top.
That's
I don't
that's
fucking-
not fair. You know I didn't eat dinner.
I know I'm fucking starving. So anyways, let's talk about languaging.
Okay.
What do you have to tell us about languaging? Is the I
Bleh.
Bleh.
I know that the way that I speak is very vulgar. I understand, and like I
I
saw
wouldn't
this.
say that. I would actually disagree with you.
Ooh, nice. I like you.
I know you
Always
do.
have. So I'm glad that
That's
you're
because I
around.
give good hugs, just like
you
you
do.
do.
You give great fucking hugs. Like people that are good huggers.
Well, yeah, we just magnetize towards each other, all the good huggers.
because people like a good hug.
Yeah.
And if you don't like a good hug, A, go fuck yourself, and B, let's not hug. Or let's hug and let's make you a hugger, because hugging is good and will save the world.
And that's true, because I was not always a hugger. I used to be like 3 hugs a night, I'm done. After a very huggy like event, I'd be like, oh no, I'm done. I'm cooked for the night. And it's the same thing like the tolerance with the dabs. You build it up and you want more and more.
Yep.
Right.
So
It is an apogea got me addicted to hugs.
I
flat
already
out
was
addicted.
Yeah.
It was weird that first year where everyone just wanted to hug me. And like, I just want to shake your hand. We don't do that here, sir. You hug me. You hug me or you're going to pull down your pants.
Yeah. Fuck your day and hug me.
Exactly. We'll go get decamp and they'll come down here and pirate your ass.
Yeah, that's true.
But of course, my first year was Happy Ass Ranch. So my greeter, I had to pull down the back of my pants and they drew a smiley face on my cheek.
You know what? My
My
first year at Flotsam Peak, I got that too.
Nice.
Probably the exact same person.
I want to say his name was Mike, but I don't know.
No,
There's no chance I'm going to remember. I was just making it up.
No, mine was a really hot girl, so definitely not the same person.
Definitely.
Well, mine was a dude, and it was
been.
it was a dude, and it was pink hair.
That does not narrow it down.
At our haunted house too. Truly.
Okay.
Okay. It's like, damn it, it's right there. I don't know what her real name is, but she goes by Truly Stack.
Yeah, pink hair just slightly narrows the pool, but it doesn't bring it down to an individual.
Right.
Right.
So
Right. It does not. Not this day and age.
This is true.
I like colored hair. That's pretty.
I do
Throw
too.
that out there. That shit's sexy.
Mine might get colored for the circus this year. I don't know though.
Like, hopefully we can find a place indoors because I know he doesn't want to do it outdoors anymore.
That makes all of us
outside.
Like it's.
And we can't have sexy when we're cold.
Exactly. I had heat. Like it's nice the realism of the.
Fuck you. You had heat.
But you just.
I had an office trailer and I didn't have heat.
I had a heater like between my legs.
But you had a little tiny booth, like this much space. So it was easy to heat up a
no wonder why you and your ticket mate got so friendly.
Right? Yeah.
I like my kitty.
She's a pretty kitty.
I'm excited she got an Apple ticket. Like,
yay!
So yeah, it's gonna be good times. But yeah, heater.
Heater, languaging. Okay, back to languaging.
Years ago, someone who became a very close friend very quickly had this statement about life, and she would say, I don't want to live in an or world. I want to live in an and world. And that really got me thinking about lots of things. And it's like, wow, if everybody thought that way, think how much better it would be. It doesn't have to be this dichotomy of either or, neither nor. It's like, you may not be able to get 100% of what you want, but when everybody's getting 60 or 70% of what they want, it's going to be a lot better. So I just started changing how I talked about things. And, I still swear like a pirate. I always have. I don't see that changing anytime soon. But it's...
But wording is important.
Yes.
How you word things is very crucial.
Yes, and it's, how well you communicate with people and how people perceive you. I mean, we all know the wet blanket type people who are just, no matter how good things are, they're going to complain about something. Why be that person? No one, none of us want that. So.
Very true. And there's definitely those people out there.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't seem to figure out why. People just want to squeeze them sometimes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, but we all have our negative moments.
We do.
I'm certainly guilty of that. Very guilty.
Nothing wrong with that. It's called being human.
Yes. But anyways, go on.
But the more you use, positive language, the more you use clear, accurate, concise language, the smoother things go. The better the people around you know what you're talking about. You're all on the same page. You realize you want the same things, and you work together. So we have nice shit to burn.
Right.
So
can you give us some examples of a sentence that is commonly used that maybe people use it poorly, and that there's a better way that if they just changed a couple of the words, a couple of the ways that they thought about addressing things that you could give us?
I can. One of my favorites is people who say I'm broke, meaning they don't have a lot of money. No, you're not broke. You work perfectly fine. You're poor. And when you start changing that, your subconscious is really amenable to suggestions. And the messages that you personally feed your subconscious are what it takes the most to heart. So if you keep constantly saying, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, things that you don't want to be, your subconscious is going to feed it right up to you and make sure that it's doing what you're telling it to. So tell it to do good shit. And it takes practice. It takes getting used to. It is not an overnight quick fix by any stretch of the imagination, but it's incremental improvements in all areas of your life.
Very nice. Sounds like The Secret. But really it is. It's simple things. It's taking the power back for your own self.
Yeah.
And to empower the world by simplicity. It doesn't have to be massive amounts of money and this and that. We could change the world simply by educating ourselves to do it in a more loving way.
Right.
Or like Bill and Ted said, be excellent to each other.
That's one of my favorite quotes of all time. But one thing where it's different than The Secret is it's just the foundation. It's not going to bring everything to your doorstep. You still have to get out there, and whether it's making phone calls, making connections, having a good website, whatever your thing is, you still have to do the work. It's just you're not going to be self-sabotaging or pushing what you want away from you.
So you're saying that you can't just sit at home on your couch and think positive thoughts and not actually engage in the world. And
right.
Okay.
Right. There still has to be that engagement, whatever form of engaging takes for you.
So you mean you actually have to help yourself while thinking positively?
Yes.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So thinking positively and sitting on your ass just isn't going to solve the problem?
No.
Gotcha.
No,
okay.
that's just as ineffective as going out there engaging, but doing a lot of negative self-talk.
Right.
Yeah, you've gotta have all of your pieces working together for the same goal.
See, very nice. So languaging, are there any books or anything that you could recommend to people if they wanted to try to learn more about languaging and how to improve themselves?
Gosh, I've taken all of my stuff from so many different sources. There isn't a specific use this language sort of book, but sources that have really helped me were The Artist's Way. And what was the other one? Blanking on it now. It'll come back to me later, of course, like after we're off the air.
It happens.
Well, that's when we can just add a link to it or something.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Typically, yes. And also being around people in the polyamorous community and the BDSM communities, in both of those, it's that much more important that people aren't making assumptions versus most parts of society. And they tend, not 100%, but they tend to be a lot more careful about their choice of words and the way they communicate with one another. Because, it's one thing when you're in a relationship with one person and you use sloppy language or terms or things. Right. But then when you start doing that with multiple people, the mess that it makes is that much bigger and happens that much sooner.
Right. For sure.
Yeah, I like language. All that, and I didn't have to stop saying fuck.
Right.
That's so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But really, if you just time your fucks right, because I find sometimes I get more of what I want if I don't say fuck. But it just depends.
Right.
But that's why I like the radio, and I like to say fuck a lot on the radio because right now we're still free here. Where real life, it's getting a little harder to be free anywhere. thanks to propaganda, we got ourselves turning against each other. So, well, whatever. Here, it's our show. Fuck. I can say fuck. So, fuckity fuck. Yeah. Fucking language. Sorry, go on.
Yep. Sometimes you make it hard to go on.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean that we need to take a break?
What the fuck? No, we're okay.
Is there a spanking somewhere in there? Should we arrange that? No, not for me.
Oh.
I'm good.
What?
You just disappointed both of us, dude.
Move the balls here. That shit hurts.
It's like you don't trust me.
Well, I don't know. It's here. Wait, I don't want to cheat you.
It's
either.
not like I was coming from the under. Like
Right, but it happens sometimes, Balls just get in the way sometimes, and they really hurt to get spanked.
that's why girls are great.
Go for that.
Yeah.
Girls are good.
Like a ball spanking or not.
Flip.
It's not the.
No.
So ball safety 101. Don't flick them. Don't hit them.
Don't flick them. Don't kick
jiggle 'em.
them. Don't.
You can lick them and lightly suck on them and hold them and caress them and love them. Balls are meant to be loved. That's why you jerk off the dick and you caress and love the balls. There. That's ball and cock safety 101.
Wash your balls and your taint.
And your taint. If you want things licked, wash that shit.
Keep it clean. That's what wet wipes are for.
Right.
Just saying. God, this show goes to shit.
I don't think that went to a shit
Almost.
joke.
Almost.
No. Almost.
She was rimming the issue.
She did bring it back to shit, though, because now we're back talking
Totally
to shit.
rimming the issue here. All the way around. Yep. Make sure it's clean.
So, yeah, speaking of shit, might as well say that people still aren't driving very well. Just want to throw that out there. What really grinds my gears is people have not figured out that the left lane is for fast lane.
If your truck is too tall, don't go under the bridge.
Yeah, yesterday on I-25, a semi-truck crashed into the bridge because they didn't know how tall their truck was, apparently, or couldn't read the sign that said you must stay in the middle, so you don't do what you did. Crashed into the bridge, whatever. Fuck.
Destroyed some cars. It's crazy.
Nice. When did that happen?
Yesterday.
Yesterday morning. So, like, I-25 southbound lane before Spear was, like, closed until, like, after 3 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, most of the...
I called him in a panic. I'm like, I-25 is closed. What way do I go? What way do I go? Like, I don't know where to go. If I go this way, can I go that way and get where I need to be? I'm learning, though. Like, I feel that having only lived here about 3 years, I know my way around Denver better than at least 75% of the people that have lived here their entire life. Yeah. I know what way west is.
Well, usually people that lived here their whole life don't really care.
They just take for granted that
Exactly.
you can go from point A to point B and understand where you're going.
Right. It helps to have the mountains along the western horizon. As long as you can
Yes.
see those, you know which direction you're going.
Yep.
This is the first state that I've ever lived in where I knew what way west was. Okay.
That's why it was fucked in California, because you're surrounded by mountains. There's like ocean on one side and mountains everywhere else. So as long as you can see the flat of the ocean, you're all right.
That's why I was a little panicky when I got lost in the mountains yesterday, because I was in the mountains. I was like, oh, shit. I don't know where to go. It's not where I belong, and these roads don't have numbers. What? I saw like 18 different roads called something trail. Like this isn't a trail, it's paved, okay? Like, there's no breadcrumbs.
But it was a trail.
At one time. Ish. I don't know. Like, I get sidetracked by sparkly, shiny, soft, and pretty. Okay, the mountains were pretty. I overshot my turn by 15 miles.
Were
Then
any of the
realized-
trails named Oregon?
No.
Oh,
Thanks.
that would be cool to live on Oregon Trail Lane. Yeah.
Dude, I have a friend up in Longmont that lives at 69 Hoover Street.
Hover.
Hover. It's Hoover.
Yeah. Just when it's, yeah.
It's how I remember where he lives. Like, I don't even talk to the guy anymore, but I do know where he lives because it's his address.
Well, nice. Please don't anybody go to his house. Like, don't.
I don't know if he lives there anymore.
I hope not. Because.
Why?
I don't know.
I
He might have a dildo next to his bed, so
There's a party.
just fucking show up over. There's a party tonight.
Totally show
Fucking,
up over there. Like,
we'll see you there. There you go. That's why not.
Oh my god.
If we're not there yet, just hang out, party in the lawn, front yard.
We'll be there.
We'll be there soon enough. If it's an apartment complex, I'm not really sure. Just do it up in the parking lot. You know,
party by the pool.
Get
out in the courtyard.
Yeah, get loud, get rowdy. You know, it's good times. Good times.
All good. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
BYOB.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh my god. Somebody's gonna call the cops on us. There's not a party in my house. You're a towel. You're a towel. Not a towel. I always have a towel. Oh my god.
So you see how we went from languaging to what we
Towels.
just towels.
Towels.
Languaging
Towels.
to towels.
42.
Right, just have your towel.
Just
It's 42.
42. All right. We're going to cut to commercial here. And when we come back, we'll talk about some glass and other random shit.
The chocolatiers at Incredibles are dedicated to crafting the finest chocolate from high-quality ingredients to ensure the greatest possible medicated edibles in the world. Consistency and quality are top priority. Lab testing on each and every batch. Rick and Josh have been making non-medicated chocolates for years for such retail outlets as Whole Foods and Vitamin Cottage. Today, we are focused on crafting our award-winning medicated Incredible chocolate bars. We are professional bakers, and we believe food should be made from scratch. We guarantee your satisfaction. Have an incredible day.
Canapunch is a delicious and effective medical marijuana beverage proudly made right here in Colorado. Each bottle is freshly infused with 100% pure flower extract from the highest grade marijuana plants available today. Using proprietary extraction methods, every bottle of Canapunch is consistently and reliably infused with an exact milligram dosage that you can count on to relieve your symptoms each and every time. Canapunch is delicious. There's never any medicine-y taste. We use only 100% cannabis flowers. No trim or byproducts are ever used in Canapunch. It does not require refrigeration and comes in convenient, resealable multi-dose bottles from 60 milligrams to 200 milligrams. We have drinks with dosage that works best for you. Canapunch is available in a variety of delicious flavors like black cherry, watermelon, pineapple mango, and blue raspberry. And we now have strain-specific beverages available just for you. Canapunch is delicious, convenient, consistent, and effective. Give it a try and experience the Canapunch difference.
Tired of dispensary hopping? Trying to find quality meds? Look no further and get to know Greenworks. Our shops are stocked with over 20 strains of organically grown meds, including R4, the highest tested CBD strain in Colorado. Yes, we back up our quality with testing. While Greenworks offers only the highest quality meds, we don't believe in high prices, with eighths ranging from $20 to $40 and ounces capped at $175. With 2 centers in Denver and 1 in Glenwood Springs, we're likely closer than you think. Call 303-647-5210 to find the location nearest you. Independent Records and Videos has been your locally owned and operated choice for music, movies, and lifestyle accessories since 1978. Independent Records and Videos has 7 locations from Denver to Colorado Springs to Pueblo to serve your entertainment needs. Whether it's vinyl, CDs, DVDs, books, smoking accessories, or hundreds of other fun and fanciful items, Independent is ready and waiting to make your dreams come true. We are always buying, selling, and trading vinyl, CDs, books, and DVDs, so sell yours and buy ours. Independent Records and Videos, your entertainment headquarters. Check us out at beindependent.com or on Facebook.
In Dispensary in Colorado Springs is proud to support Overgrow the Radio. With 2 locations in Colorado Springs, In Dispensary invites you to discover what true selection and values feel like. Always
iVita Wellness is committed to compassionate patient care while providing the highest quality medicine at an affordable price. At iVita Wellness, patients can get top shelf ounces for $150 every day.
iVita Wellness also carries pharmaceutical-grade pure CO2 oil. iVita Wellness is located in Uptown Denver on 1616 Pearl Street. Open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can reach us at 303-952-9150 or our website at www.ivitawellness.com. iVita Wellness is Denver's Compassionate Care Center.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding, Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-388-7706. That's 303-388-7706.
I'm Gary Johnson, and you're listening to iCannabis Radio, and I want to say, talk it up, Colorado.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Sex Pot Radio on this fabulous Tuesday night. Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I got candy, so I'm sorry. I'm
You're
going to be quiet for a
mouthful.
minute. There's some right there.
I feel like I can't even count on you for shit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Count on you for candy.
You want a mouthful? Here you go.
Right.
Exactly. I'll open up and say, "Aw, you."
Aw, you.
Something like that.
We could go to sheep jokes really fast
Meh.
from that.
Meh.
Meh means no.
Meh means no in sheep.
Only in Montana. No.
Yes. Montana blonde jokes.
Oh my god. No, I have a mouthful of candy. We have some awesome glass here. I love glass.
I do too.
I hate that stuff.
Yeah,
I
well,
hate that shit.
you can always leave them here.
Nobody likes glass. Why would you like that stuff?
Exactly.
You can just leave it here when you go.
I could. You
Right.
could hand me like $1,000.
I'll explain it to Sean. It's all good. It got knocked on the floor. It's broke. I'm pretty sure I can find some broken clear glass somewhere.
Yeah, he'd probably freak out.
In fact, I got like 50 pounds being delivered to my house this week. And it's just broken. So, you never know.
It's fire glass.
Mm-hmm. It's for a fire pit that we're going to make.
Yeah, I'd be fired if I lost that Jericho tube because it's already sold.
Fuck that guy.
Huh?
That stuff's already sold?
Yeah, this is. Yeah. Those went pretty fast. Like, as soon as we got them and they were posted, they pretty much went. So.
Nice.
We got a guy, Jericho, here locally sandblasting for us. And he used to actually be in automotive body work before he did this. So he said that it was kind of like a natural transition from going from body work to sandblasting glass. And, like, he does a really good job at it. We just got an order for a custom tube from what they're posted on Facebook. I think it's like Gucci Man and what's the other one that we did? I can't remember. Waka Flocka? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we did a Waka Flocka tube, and so we've done tubes for a couple of different big name rap artists now. I was telling you guys about that last time, but yeah, the Gucci Man tube is pretty awesome. I was pretty surprised about that one when I saw it.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, that's that tube. That's our sandblasted piece. The next piece over there is
You can't even see that shit on camera. Where's our cameraman? What the fuck?
Where's Sam? No, I'm kidding.
There, that's the piece.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. So then, and it's sandblasted on the bottom for Jericho Works.
It's
Got
the
the little
Jericho
Colorado
tube.
emblem on it too.
Yay.
Wait, who made that?
Jericho. Oh, well, we made it. It's a Swagger too.
Well, yeah, but
Jericho did all the sandblasting on it.
Josh?
Yes.
You're fucking kidding.
You know him.
Dude,
He's the
that's
one
so
that's
awesome.
gonna sandblast your Apo pipes, by the way.
Is he?
Yep.
The irony. Like, see, that's the thing, man. I've known that cat for a long time.
Really?
Like, a long time. And we just keep, like, our paths keep crossing.
Didn't you
So-
know him, like, when he was doing body work?
Oh, yeah, like, we worked in the same body shop together,
Yeah.
like, 100 years ago.
That's funny.
And so...
Yeah, he's really good at what he does, man. I mean, we just ran into him, like, about a month ago or whatever. And we gave him a couple of seconds. He was like, hey, I can sandblast, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, all right, well, here's a couple of seconds. Go show us what you got. And he brought it back, and we were really super impressed by his work. So
That's pretty hardcore.
And that one's got that one's painted, so he's putting auto paint on them and everything now too. And
Nice. I was trying to figure out how the fuck you sandblast color into
I
clear
know, he
glass.
baked that paint on. He said he had to like bake it on and cure it just like you do on a car or whatever.
Nice. That's clever.
I like it.
That's the thing. We used to do some sick customizations in the car world.
Yeah.
And so, to bring that kind of artistry to a glass piece, I can already see this being some sweet shit, man. That's nice.
Yeah, he's done a couple of cool ones. And you guys should go check out the other couple on the Swagger page on Facebook. They're actually pretty impressive. The next piece is our stem line to tree jet, is what they're calling them at the shop. I don't know why. What the fuck?
Stem line to tree jet.
Jet. Yeah, it's a jet. I don't know. I don't name anything.
You know what I have
just
to
make
say?
shit.
What do you have to say?
Well, as a non-smoker that wants to smoke, I like the bent necks better.
Me too. They're not as easy to repair, though, once you bend the neck.
So, yeah, some people do, some people don't. If you break the neck off when it's bent, it's not that easy to repair. It's not that easy to repair if you break your joint
But
off.
it can be done.
It can be done.
It can be fixed.
I'm not happy about it, but yes, it can be done.
In fact, that piece is being picked up here in just a little bit. So it can be fixed.
It can be fixed.
We hear preferences both ways. We hear people like bent necks, then
Right.
we hear people like
I
straight
guess
necks.
a lot of times it just depends on like how tall the piece is. Like sometimes if it's straight and it's a really tall piece, it makes it awkward. If it's really short and you're using it for oil, getting that hot nail and you're like right up over the fucking top of it, you know?
Yeah, I don't like that for oil pieces very much, to be right over the top of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or very close to it, and I make them, like this one is like really super close to the mouthpiece for whatever weird reason, but I don't know why. I don't like them that close, but I'll still make one that close because I know that people do.
Right.
It makes it more compact, and there's only so much you can do.
Sometimes if you're using a piece like that and you're passing it around in a large group of people, though, the neck itself tends to get too hot.
Yeah.
Especially if you're using titanium.
It can. I can see
yeah.
how that would happen.
It happens.
So, what about this small piece? Let's check that shit's sweet.
Which the one
The
that she just
color.
placed in the front?
Yeah.
Oh well, this is a Swagger Big Rig that I did a collab with Robert Bank. He did all the marbles on it and sent them to us there at Swagger, and then I just threw them on a nice little worked piece. But this is one of our product line. We do them worked, we do them clear. They retail for around $100.
Yeah, the clear ones are about $100.
Yeah.
Super affordable. It's a nice shower head in those. Like,
It is. It's a 8-slit shower head nowadays. There's a cut count because we have a little bit bigger saw, so I can fit 8 cuts in there. And that's how many gets in there. So, all the shower heads are 8-slit shower heads. So some of them will be gridded, some of them won't be. Yeah, I don't know.
It rips. It's a great daily driver. Fits great.
It does.
In
I
your,
used to have one until I broke it.
great in your cup holder.
we do not encourage dabbing and driving, but it does fit in your cup
I mean,
holder.
you shouldn't dab while you drive, but you can dab wherever you drive to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Sometimes you just
exactly.
need
So
to
store
pull
it
over in the
safely in the
mountains.
cup holder.
Yeah. 'Cause you don't want that shit to tip over.
Right.
You know, mine's just a little too big
And
to
it's
fit in the
convenient
cup
because you
holder.
can keep your water in it without having to dump it out and find another location
Exactly.
where water is. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So turbines. We love turbines.
Turbines.
Turbines are always fun.
Yeah.
This is a prototype. We probably won't do a lot of them. It might happen again on special order. I haven't really heard a lot about doing the turbine model of this, but I brought it just to show you guys anyway. I talked a little bit about it last time, but I didn't really say a lot. But I kind of like that one a lot. It rips pretty good. Haven't personally smoked out of one, but the way that the water moves in it is unbelievable as far as resin, water, smoke separation.
Do you want to do a water test for
Yeah,
us?
you should water test that. It looks
Yeah.
right on camera right there.
Yeah, you suck on that. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, he will.
Yeah. So yeah, the
Nice.
turbine works pretty good. It doesn't really suck any water up into the circ after it gets, to a certain level. If it does, you can always just push it back down just by blowing through the top, and it'll
Right.
push the water through the circ and back down. So,
But don't blow too hard, or
it'll
you will
come out
blow
the
it
joint.
out
Yeah.
the joint.
That's embarrassing.
Yes, yes.
that's what she said.
So that piece right there, how much does something like that retail for?
Something like this, like I said, I don't even know because it's not really a product line. The Jericho piece would retail for probably around $800, a little bit more than that. I think the small version of the Cirque retails for, I want to say $350 or something like that.
Nice. And people can find this stuff at shopswaggerglass.com.
Yeah, that's right. We have a new web store.
There's a
open
new
now
web
at-
store. There's new catalogs coming out. I'm supposed to go help take some pictures. I was going to try to do that today, but I didn't get nowhere.
don't worry about it.
It's okay. It's all good. It'll happen.
It will happen. Yeah, we do have catalogs coming out in the next, not long from now. I don't know when.
So
But
we had a discussion about that
the
earlier.
digital catalog that's on the website's updated daily. There might be a few products missing here and there, but like I said, we update it pretty often. So whenever a new product comes around, it usually takes about a week for us to get it on there.
Right. And so for any of you that may possibly want to order something, you can go to shopswaggerglass.com. You can enter coupon code SEXPOT and save 10%.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Like that.
With all the discounts and shit, like you just enter SEXPOT and like all the discount codes wherever you go, and like you'll save money. Probably not really, but
Probably not really.
we try.
but pretend like you will, and it'll be okay.
Pretend and try and like bitch at them if it doesn't work. Just demand that they make it work and that they advertise with SEXPOT Radio.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can also find their glass on Facebook under Glass Swagger. They're all over. We'll post
Glass
them
Swagger,
links.
Swagger Glass. Like
We're on
you can go
Instagram.
either way.
Instagram, like
Under Swagger Glass.
yep. I
Swagger
still
Glass, I smoke. Team Swagger Glass, I smoke longboards, like all of that stuff.
Caliber Glass Works.
Caliber Glass Works.
yeah.
We've had Swagger on our show more than anybody else, that's for sure. So
'Cause they have a
if
lot
you've
of
seen our
awesome
show,
stuff.
exactly. Easy access to new things. Every time you guys come on, there's
Because
something
we're
new.
awesome.
And we're really close, so
It's
always
convenient.
fun to come down here and do the show with you guys.
It's awesome.
We appreciate it.
It gets me off of work for about an hour.
Right.
In the middle of the
I
week,
still think
so
we need
it's
to
like
get
skipping
Sean
school.
down here at least
Good luck.
once.
We agree, but good luck getting him off the couch. I mean, it's hard
It's
enough
not
to get him
even-
to
no,
shower
good luck
once
getting-
every
getting
2
him out
weeks.
from
So
the day. But
That's the day we need him.
I love you, Sean. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Today's the one day he's watching.
right, yeah, totally not.
I don't think he even
watching,
watches.
No, he doesn't. But just in case.
Sean just doesn't do like public stuff. It's hard to get him to go to an illusions party to go drink
He works
beer
a
and
lot.
hang out.
He makes the bones.
He makes the stuff. Yep.
For a non-smoker, he makes some pretty sick shit.
He does.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Gotta value that.
For sure.
Gotta value that.
So, yep. Shopswaggerglass.com.
Fucking A.
And if you want to buy wholesale, hit me up. I can help you out with that.
Yay.
Or any of us. Like, we can all point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
But
Yes, we can.
I can help you out. I'd rather blow glass than sell glass, but
I can help you.
there you go.
Jenny can help you.
I will help you.
Somebody will fucking help you.
Yes, we will.
If you need help, we're a helping
At
motherfucking
Swagger
people
Glass,
kind
we
of people.
fucking help you.
Bam. And that's how slogans are born.
At Swagger Glass, we fucking help you.
Yes. That is Swagger Glass's new fucking slogan. That is their ad right there. We need to make a commercial.
I came up with one a couple of weeks ago. It was, we fix your shit.
We just fix your shit. You know, my sister used to work at Come and Go, and I kind of liked to call her when she was working because they have to answer the phone. We go all out at Come and Go. I'm like, you're a whore.
Well, it's better than going all the way.
We go all the way at Come and Go.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit, you come, you go.
You come, you go, leave. Leave, just leave. You've come.
That's good shit.
Dirty lady. Okay, so we got about 15 minutes left. We actually started on time this week.
We did. And we've incorporated commercials now about every half an hour. We're coming on the ball. We just need to make a few station identifications and we'll be way.
It's like all real and shit. Like it took us a year to get commercials.
Yeah. Right.
Throughout the show instead of just whenever.
But we can still say fuck, and that's important.
Yes, that's what's fucking important.
Fuckity fuck.
So
speaking of fuck, we're gonna talk about lube in a little bit.
We're gonna talk about fuck, but what? I don't know where I was going with that.
Do we need to have a commercial before we get into lube fucking, or do we just want to talk about lube fucking and how you could take it up to the elbow?
I think we're gonna bring up the rear here and talk about lube.
Just dive right in.
Dive right on it.
But isn't that what we're gonna use to replace the bedtime story?
No pussyfooting around the rim, you know. We can cut to commercial if you'd like, and then we'll come back and talk about lube.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't have any more commercials.
We don't have any more commercials?
We
have used up our commercials? Holy shit, that's how on the ball we are.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, team.
Yeah, look at that.
All right.
No repeats or nothing.
See, that's nice. Well, then let's get right into
Lube.
Lube.
Lube
right
is
into lube.
important. Lube is very important.
It is.
Because no matter how much you don't think you need lube, you probably need lube.
It depends on for what. Because I can tell you right now, your vagina does not need it. And I'm not saying right now.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know because usually
she's so cute when she blushes.
I know she gets red.
It doesn't now.
I'm pretty sure that was Jenny's personal vagina, but not all vaginas in general. But
Yeah. I don't know about
already here.
You know, like
good to know she's ripe and juicy.
Like you that's sitting right there at your table, right next to your refrigerator in your kitchen. Like that's I can't be responsible for your vagina. Maybe I could.
Just kidding.
Did you make a wet spot? Is that wet spot dedicated to me? Wow, it's awesome to make Miss Kush blush. That's hard to do.
Yeah. It's happened all of like 3 times on this show.
Right.
And usually it's because I said something stupid that just like started some shit. Like.
Right. Well.
Oh my god, I'm really warm. Are you sure we don't have any commercials left?
She's going to learn to put a commercial in the holding bin just for these reasons.
You know, I do have to say I feel a little bit dirty now.
Because we've spoken of your vagina?
Our job here is done.
We've done a good job.
That's awesome.
We got her feeling dirty.
Awesome. It's not often I feel dirty. So.
Right, so dirty girls get spankings. Just so you know. So. Yay for spanking.
Mike trying to check my phone.
Fuck off your phone.
I'm like doing business while I'm doing business, and you know. Anyway.
Oh, so wait, I got shit earlier for doing that.
This is my show.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about lube.
Rules only apply when I say they apply.
I like that. Spoken like a true politician.
Right. Right.
So speaking of politicians and ass fuckings,
Okay.
lube once again.
It does come in a 55-gallon drum.
Yes.
Available
it does.
Amazon.com.
That would be fucking awesome. We could fill up a kiddie pool. I have to be bigger than that. Motherfucking wrestling and shit. Get one of those outdoor pools.
Astro wrestling. Astro wrestling. Bleh.
Really? Because you could do that. You could pad underneath it, set up one of those big outdoor inflatable pools.
Dude, it gets sticky after a while.
Very quick.
But as long as it's water-based, you just need a light sprinkle of water, and it's not sticky anymore.
Right.
You can jerk off. I mean, you can use the same lube for. You can jerk off with the same lube for a long time if you just have a spray bottle next to your bed. Just don't use both hands for jerking your gherkin. But seriously, I forgot what we were talking about now. You were supposed to be talking about lube.
Squirrel.
Sparkles. Anyway.
Look at the kitty.
Kitty.
Anyways. Wet spot. Lube.
You know, the maturity level of this room sometimes makes it really fucking hard to be serious about lube.
It does, because no matter how much lube you put in the belly button, you can only get your finger so far.
That's right.
Very true. Very true.
Okay, I'm done. Go ahead.
You can get it further as long as it's not an Audi.
No, really, it stops. Like, you can only go so far into the belly button.
You can't go in an Audi.
You can push an Audi in.
Ew.
But yeah, I don't. Fuck, I don't know.
In the driveway.
Aren't y'all glad you tuned to iCannabis Radio? Because that's what we talk about, shoving your Audi innie.
Shoving your...
Putting my Audi in your innie.
That makes way more sense.
Making it together.
Yes, that is how it works. That's how you explain it to children. The Audi goes in the innie.
Then you see kids lining up with their belly buttons. Like, I can't be your friend. You have an Audi. Or you have an innie. I have an innie. We
both have innies. We can't be together.
Till they grow up and go to college and
two
realize,
innies
yes, you
can't
can
be together.
Yes, you can. And it's sexy. People will pay for that. Anyways, lube. Fuck.
Yes,
Okay.
you use lube sometimes to fuck.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so lube is great for sex. Lube is great for using sex toys.
And it's great for jerking off. If you want to enjoy some adult films or go for a long period of time without ripping your skin off.
Lobstertube.com.
That's one of my favorites. I'm just surprised to hear you
I
say
know
that.
porn sites.
Well, yeah, but... All right.
Well, yeah, but
It's just weird. Of all the many porn sites that are out there, it's weird to hear your partner come to the same conclusion. And it's like, wait, how do you know about that one? That's like
Because we asked all of our viewers, like, names of their favorite porn sites at one time, and that just came up as a favorite.
I think that was one that I put out there.
Probably.
Because that one's a splendid site. It's weird, but it's splendid.
We kind of get along for various reasons.
I guess so.
Our weird taste in porn, I don't...
It's not weird taste in porn. Like, I don't like the weird shit, but... You know, I mean, I guess
Oh,
everything's weird to somebody.
I thought we went there for the weird shit.
Well, everything's weird to somebody, you know? I mean...
Right.
There's a certain level of weird, but there's some weird shit on there where you can click the weird shit button and it's fucked up.
Weird shit.
Yeah, like there's... It's nothing worse than when you're jerking off and you see something terrible. Like, the guys can verify that. You've been surfing through and you're jerking it and something terrible comes up and you're like, what? Oh! And you can't do anything. You have to stop.
Dude, talking about weird shit, like, one time when I was younger, like, it was after I graduated from high school, so it wasn't me. But, my mom thought that my dad, like, figured out how to use her credit card online to order porn. My dad's like, dude, I don't even fucking, like, know how to use the computer. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, like... So my mom called to ask what kind of porn was bought with her credit card online. Well, I only have sisters, so I would say sibling, but no, I only have sisters. Apparently, my sister decided to order a bunch of bestiality porn. Dude, my mom fucking freaked out. Like, she wanted to institutionalize my sister. Like,
dude, if you're gonna pay for porn, you might as well pay for quality porn.
Right.
And that is quality porn. I mean, when it comes to something to pay for, I mean, it's at one point in time in your life you have to watch.
It makes me wonder why she hung out in the barn so much. Like,
yeah, because there's plenty of free sites out there to see everything else,
Right?
but bestiality is outlawed. But you have to watch a woman fuck a horse at least once. It's just
or like
traumatizing.
10 times.
Oh yeah,
At $19.99 per video. Like,
sure. Why not? And if you'll pay for it, we'll put it up on a site and help you get to it somehow.
Right.
Unless it's illegal, and then no.
You know, I just, like, sometimes I question why my sister was, like, out in the barn and stuff. Because, like, God knows she wasn't doing no fucking chores. Just saying. Like, I'm the one that had to shovel everything. Lube.
Wow. Yeah, we have, like, 4 minutes left.
So, anyway, there are different kinds of lube. There's water-based and there's silicone-based. If you're going to use lube and sex toys, do not use silicone-based lube and silicone toys.
What good is silicone-based lube?
It's extremely slippery.
Yeah.
And it does not get sticky.
Whereas water-based lube gets sticky. But if you get
Some
wet,
easier
again,
than others.
Yeah.
But water-based is better for you, right?
Yes.
Because your body can break it down.
Silicone is
better?
safe unless you're using it like 20 times a day or something.
Yeah, like, you don't want to get, like, carried away and shit, like, you know.
I picture it to be like
You might
like,
laminate it or
like your
something.
fog machines use, where you got water-based fog and you got that shitty oil-based fog.
No.
And the oil-based fog, I don't know what purpose it serves. Maybe it's cheaper, but it ruins everything it touches.
Right. Well,
The
and
water-based fog's fine.
oil-based lubes aren't safe for lady parts.
Yes.
They are for boy parts only.
So it's just for jerking off.
Pretty much.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
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 Well, okay.
Yeah.
So
Daddy,
and
not an any.
water.
Yes. Yes.
So water-based lubes are good for going into body parts. So if,
Yes.
you know, when we use the water-based lubes, yes, and that's what that is.
Yes. Yes. So, also though, there are some. I've done a little bit of research on this. There are some places that say because this particular one contains glycerin.
So you can eat it.
It tastes like strawberries. I don't recommend it if you have cotton mouth. It really serves no purpose. There are some studies that say that glycerin can cause yeast infections. As far as that, I don't know how to put this.
Put it bluntly and in Sexpot radio style.
Yeast feeds on sugar. But the glycerin that they use in certain lubes is not sugar. It's like the glycol alcohol or something like that is the type of glycerin that
The
it
propylene
is.
glycol?
No.
That's what they use for like my e-cigarette fluid is vegetable glycerin and propylene glycol. And
Glycerol. It's a simple. Oh fuck, dude! I can't even like. 2 minutes. But glycerin is not a sugar itself, but a sugar alcohol is how it's explained. So, granted, some people do get yeast infections, but you can get yeast infections from using any lube. Most often, it is caused by dirty hands, dirty fingers. I guess those are your hands. Dirty toys. Make sure your toys are clean.
so wash your hands, penis, vagina, taint, butthole, toys.
If you're gonna play with it, wash it.
Yeah. And
Wash
in
it.
fact, if you take a shower, use soap. It helps.
Yes, yes. Because nobody likes taint cheese.
Nope.
Famanda.
So that replaced our bedtime story this evening.
Yes.
So I guess we just got to say, what is this the last show of? So next Tuesday will be a show.
We're working on that. It may just be earlier.
an earlier show.
We may record it earlier.
So
don't
next
worry
week's
about
just going to be a little weird because Bob Seeger's in town. Brought Joe Walsh with him. We're going to go see him.
it. Yep.
So unfortunately, that fell on a Tuesday night. So we'll give you the lowdown following that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll still be here. Anyway, tune in every morning from 11 o'clock until 1 o'clock for JDR. That's Monday through Friday. Also, you can tune in. When are you guys doing IDAB radio? Like,
Not
shit
entirely
coming
sure.
back or not? Like, it's warming up, okay?
Well, we're talking
It's
about
fucking spring.
I don't
You
know.
took the winter off. What the hell,
We've got
man?
our shifts divided to pretty much trying to cover 24-hour time
Ugh.
period. So
Yep.
everything's getting crazy.
Thursdays at 4 o'clock p.m. is the Hemp Connoisseur. Mondays, you have In the Lab with Jennifer at 3 o'clock p.m. and you have Georgia at 7 o'clock p.m. I heard that the Mountain Wookiees might be like her permanent guests or
Nice.
co-hosts on the show.
Nice.
So got some Wookiees up here in this bitch. And Psychspot Radio. Yep.
Nice. Yay.
And everyone have a good one. Thanks for tuning in.
Yay, get naked.